And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Cade Cunningham is learning from the Pistons' bad boy legends. He said the whole time they were talking about nothing soft. What stuck with me more than anything was just about how everybody carried themselves. And it matched why they won so many games. That's something I try to live by. Back to you guys.
Well, it's part of that organization, and it is some kind of inspiration. Thanks, David. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Shooter is out there with Barnes. Then there's Banchero. And for Detroit, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley, and it's Duren in at center. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
A different look here for Detroit. Achua, he's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley, and Hayes subbed in for Ivy. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Hayes kicks to Achua. Cunningham for three. That shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The Pistons lead it. Hayes the pass to Stewart. And he converts the layup.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here is Carter. Count it.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Down low, Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
He throw good, Smith. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of them.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Carter out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Smith. And it's Jang in at the 3, the small forward. Now Carter. Pass to Jang, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Here's Fall. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Schroeder, he's a handful, very creative running those pick and roll sets.
Cunningham finds Hayes. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 13.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Smith. He's with it now, guarded by Schroeder. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 1. Right wing. Here's Achua. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Carter. Here's Smith. The offensive rebound. Out to Carter from downtown. The shot, no good. Detroit's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Schroeder passes to Fall. And stolen by Achua. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Now here is Carter. Last game we saw him score 13. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Achua. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Hayes. And here's Bogdanovich. Going inside. Second shot opportunity. And Stewart lays it up and in. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. For the Pistons, Heisman's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Bagley, and it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Pistons trail by 9. Heisman finds Stewart. Cunningham on the wing.
2 minutes.
Now here's one.
Second chance opportunity.
Here's Carter. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's Hachi Murray in the corner. And again, Toronto no up.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Good on the bucket.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Carter with it. Heisman gets him up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Cunningham. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Achua, he's checked in for Wiseman. Carter hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. 46 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ivy. They get it again. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Achua.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
The shot's good from Carter. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Carter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 7. Over Cunningham, and it's Carter missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. That one a little long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Toronto Raptors.
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy carrying his weight. That's a luxury to have, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, total team effort tonight. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. The selection for the Western Conference, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron is no stranger to this award. Listen, he probably don't even know he won it. Man's been tearing it up, like he always does, leading his team in a huge way. People talk about his scoring, but it's the playmaking that's just as impactful.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A different look here for Detroit. Wiseman's checked in for Duran. Achua comes in for Bagley, and Hayes subbed in for Ivy. Then for the Raptors, Smith comes in for Williams, and it's Carter in for Scotty Barnes. They've got Achua. He's out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Kevin? Unbelievable.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Cunningham passes to Hayes. Cunningham, a screen on Schroeder to the inside. Wiseman, and it's denied.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Carter with it. Wiseman picks him up.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pistons trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Cuts off the pass. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus. If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. and he uses the glass on the layup. Wiseman's got 6 in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Smith, no luck. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Cunningham's got 14 points.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
Corner kicks to Hachimura. Carter looking around. There's the draw. Oh!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And there's the pass to Ivy. A baseline J. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Carter with it. He's got 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Carter hits them both. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. Achiuwa kicks to Ivy, goes up again. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. And that one is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. 1:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. Carter with it. Wiseman kicks him out. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Cunningham outside. The dish to Ivy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Raptors in 2nd. In 4th, the Pistons.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
1:04 left to play in the 3rd. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 7-point differential. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Nice dish by Cade. Sharing the ball rather than forcing his own shot.
Carter with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
For the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the...
So for the Pistons, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Achua comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Stewart in for Cade Cunningham. So for Toronto right now, they've got Scotty Barnes. Also Carter out there. Williams is out there with Banchero. Stewart against Barnes. Pass to Achua. To the paint. Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
So much sharper, so much more efficient.
Passes it to Ivy. There's the pick. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now Carter. Inside.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pistons trail by 13. Now, here's Cunningham. And it's off the back rim, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Back to Carter. To the middle.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Toronto has possession. Here is Carter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Buries the 7-footer. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Here's Carter. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And they get it back. Barnes dishes to Carter. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. There's the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Achua, he's checked in for Detroit. Hayes comes in for Cade Cunningham.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter with the screen. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Achua. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 17. Hayes the pass to Achua. Ivy dishes to Wiseman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, penalty situation.
No good on that
At the line for Detroit, Ivy taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Toronto with the ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And then Carter with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Back to Carter. The 3. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.